Oh my gosh. So listen, you're refusing to date me because I'm trans. Refusal to date a trans person is not only transphobic, it is discriminatory, and you should be, held liable for all the abuse that you're doing. I'm just goofing. Transgender dating goofing. Yeah, no, that's out of the realm of reality, and we're going to be discussing that in today's video. So hello everyone, my name is Autumn Masvidal, and in today's video we're going to be discussing why refusing to date a transgender person is not discrimination necessarily. There's a lot of factors involved, so enjoy the video. I'm sure you've heard the saying that refusing to date a trans person, primarily a trans woman, makes you transphobic and not think of the transgender woman like a real woman. This is an absurd claim that victimizes transgender people and is often not grounded in reality. We're going to discuss why and what you can do to ground yourself to not think of yourself like a victim or feel bad if you simply are not attracted to trans women. We all have a preference when it comes to who we are attracted to. Your preferences are designed to be discriminatory since it's human nature to find the ideal partner to reproduce with and is healthy and be able to take care of the child. Everyone's preferences will be different and is natural human desire. We cannot control our preferences or the people we are attracted to. We just are, since our biology and what makes us creatures on this planet has to find a mate to keep the species alive or else it dies off. Men and women who are able to reproduce have strong features that differentiate them from others who are strong and able to care for themselves are the most fitting since only they continue on with the human race. Those who have disabilities, who are infertile, or are transgender are often considered less desirable. This is natural law discriminating against these individuals since the same exact thing happens within the animal kingdom. Animals choose a mate based on strong physical features, and there is competition among them to be the dominant one who will get the female. As a transgender person, you may feel victimized by other people if they're refusing you services or refusing to date you specifically because you're transgender. I mean, the whole act of discrimination, that does make a lot of sense. But there's a lot of factors involved that you need to be mindful of when it comes to you being trans, your biology of what makes you who you are, how you were born, how you transitioned, in addition to someone who perhaps has not gone through that procedure, has not gone through that transition, in addition to also just understanding how men and women are different, what we are attracted to, and the deep-rooted biology of how we are, because we are animals that live on this planet, the things that make us animals, the things that we have desires for deep down that may not be a possibility when it comes to transgender individuals. But what's different with humans? We have our own ways of seeking a partner and giving life to those who are disabled, infertile, or are transgender. This allows those who are disadvantaged to be given a new life instead of fending for themselves, like in the animal kingdom. This is something humans are quite good at, helping those in need, but we cannot escape our deep-rooted interests in our ideal partner. We will seek a partner who is the most physically fit and capable of reproducing due to how our biology is. Someone's refusal to date a transgender person is quite simple. It may have nothing to do with them being transphobic or disliking trans people. For one, transgender people are not born with the genitals of the sex they identify as. They may opt for surgery, but surgically made genitals are very different from ones that a biological man or woman has been born with. It simply does not function the same, but only has the resemblance of the sex organs. For a straight man, he may not like a woman with male genitals and may not be able to get over the fact that the woman he's with used to have one, even if it resembles that of female genitals. Furthermore, transgender people cannot get pregnant or make other people pregnant once they have been on hormones long enough or had surgery. Perhaps the male wants to have biological children one day. Well, with the trans woman, this is impossible. There are many other things to consider when it comes to someone not being interested in transgender people, but that doesn't make them transphobic for refusing to date those who are trans. Remember the biology of how we continue our species. Nature determines that only the strongest and fittest will survive, but humans have changed that. But deep down, we still hold on to that with our preferences with whom we wish to be with and make a baby with. If you are trans and feel like you've been discriminated against for someone refusing to date you specifically because you're trans, realize that there are many other people out there that will love and accept you for who you are and not care if you're trans. They may have been the perfect partner for you, but it simply will not work out, so you have to move on instead of dwelling on it. You'll find someone, so let it go and seek out those who will treat you the way you want to be treated. Let me know how this works for you. Have a great day. So if you're not able to date someone because you are trans because they keep rejecting you, and you keep finding people that you feel as though is the perfect match for you only to have them deny you because they don't want a transgender individual. Maybe they have a massive problem dealing with, any sort of sexual interactions, or the idea that you were born as the opposite sex that you are now, or maybe they want children that you're not able to provide them. Whatever the case is, here's what you always have to remember. At the end of the day, if it was meant to be, it will happen. If it's not meant to be, it will not happen. So even if you find the ideal person, but they do not want to date you because you're trans, then it's not meant to be. It's not meant to be. That's what you have to remember. There is someone else out there for you. You just have to be patient and give it some time. So let me know what your thoughts are on this video. Let me know what sort of people maybe have rejected you, or that people have accepted you and loved you, because there always are going to be people that hate you and love you, and everywhere in between. That's what you have to remember about everyone who lives in this world. That's why we're so diverse. So let me know. You all take care, have a great one, and I'll catch you later. Bye-bye.